Hello and welcome to Watch Mike Hike. I am Mike, and if you've clicked on this video, I'm assuming you're here to see the Granite Gear Blaze 60. There it is. It's a pack that was in the Granite Gear lineup for many years, and for the spring of 2019 they have reintroduced it, new fabrics, new configurations with pockets and stuff, and this thing is awesome. I've had it for a couple months, been able to put some miles on it. I've got no complaints, and this is probably one of the best carrying packs that I've had. It's rated to carry up to 50 pounds. I can't say that I've carried that. I've carried right around 30, a little over, with water and stuff. Extremely comfortable. It never felt like it was even starting to get close to the top end of that suspension to be able to carry that load. The pack comes in at, well, it's advertised at 3 pounds. Mine comes in at 3 pounds 3 ounces, so if you're really counting ounces and being picky, you can be picky about it. You can take the lid off and save 2 or 3 ounces, cut some straps, leave a granola bar at home if those 3 ounces are really concerning to you. The pack retails at $269.95 or $270 if you round up, which is a good price for the pack that you're getting here. So let's jump right into features on it. Starting at the top here, you do have a lid pocket that is easily accessible to get into while you're wearing the pack. Shoulder straps are comfortable. They're well padded for the amount of weight that the pack will carry, but not like huge and bulky and everything. They're adequately padded and sized and everything. Extremely comfortable. They do have load lifters here to help kind of pull the pack into your back, pull that load up off of your shoulders a little bit. Sternum strap with a safety whistle. Yay. And of course the hip belt's well padded, extremely comfortable. You can see that a little more once I take the pack off. Hip belt pockets here, they are sewn on to the hip belt across the top and just velcroed across the bottom, so they don't flop around or anything, but I think it was probably just cheaper and easier to manufacture that way. You do have the load stabilizing strap that comes back and hooks the bottom of the pack and everything into the hip belt, kind of pulling everything in and keeping it stable and really transferring that load to the hips where it should be. The hip belt pockets, I don't know if you can really see the size of them, but they're extremely large, but adequately sized. My iPhone 10 fits in here easily without any issues. Tons of room for gloves or hats or chapstick or a compass or maps or whatever else you want to put in there. The water bottle pockets on here are huge, and I love them. I just have a smart water bottle in the pocket here, but as you can see, I can get to it easily while it's on my back and take it in and out and not have any issues with it. So I'm going to take the pack off so we can check out some of the other features and really look at the suspension that's in there. And yeah, let's get it off. So continuing with the suspension of the pack, you've got this plastic frame sheet that gives the pack its rigidity and its ability to carry a load. You can also see the different notches here in it. That is so that you can change the height of the shoulder straps to really dial in that fit. This is a regular size pack. It's supposed to fit a torso between 18 and 21 inches. And all you have to do is get your fingers back here and basically turn this little metal buckle. It'll slide right out of the slot. Pick whatever slot you want, push it in, turn it sideways, and it's locked into place. And that way you can really dial in that fit. Maybe multiple people are going to be carrying the same pack, and you can really adjust to fit their torso. Moving down, you've got the padding on here. It will be up against your back, but you've got these kind of grooves and mesh notches here in the padding and stuff that'll give you some ventilation across your back. And we'll move on down here to the hip belt. This is the refit hip belt from Granite Gear. The refit system is going to work the same way in all of their packs. The padding might be a little bit different. Like the padding in this hip belt is a little bit thicker than, or thinner than other hip belts. Just undo the straps on the sides. Make sure you take all the stuff out of your pocket that you're going to pull it through on. There's a little hook and loop or Velcro closure in the middle part of it here. Just reach your fingers through there and break the hold on that. And then once you get in there, you can see you've got different marks and stuff on here that kind of correspond to your waist size. I'm actually 2 inches up on this from what my actual waist size is. You can extend this all the way out. So this will go from, it's marked at 42 inches all the way up to 26 inches. It's a huge range. Huge benefit if you're through hiking, or maybe you've just got some extra weight, or maybe you're going to gain some weight. Makes it so you can just use the same hip belt, throughout a long hike if you're going to lose some weight. Another feature you can do with this is you can turn this into a little Summit kind of day pack. Just take the lid off of the pack. You just got 4 little straps, or 4 little buckles here that'll pop it off the pack. And then, let's see, let's do the lid side up, lay it across and buckle it. And now you've got a nice size kind of Summit day pack. You still got your straps on there from, or the pockets on there from your hip belt, and then your lid pocket there. Make a nice little Summit pack. So I'm going to put this back together, and we'll check out some other features. Well, we're all put back together here, and the last thing I wanted to point out on this side of the pack, you've got the grab handle here to be able to hoist the pack up onto your back, and your hydration port. So if you're using a hydration bladder with a hose and stuff, you can run it out of either side of this and down your shoulder strap. Like I said earlier, these water bottle pockets are huge. You can stick a Nalgene bottle in here, stick some other water bottle in here, stick a smart water bottle, or obviously like 2 full-size Nalgenes. Like these pockets are huge and easy to get in and out of. Easy to reach off when the pack's on your back. And so there's a strap that can either come to the outside of the pocket here to really help secure everything that's in there, or there's a little hole basically on each end of where the strap connects to the pack. You can just undo that buckle and run it through the pack. And so like this one, I've got it running through, and so you don't have it kind of squeezing everything that's in there. So if you do have a lot of items in here, but you can't really compress them because they're smaller items, there's a piece of elastic or bungee cord here that you can tighten up with this barrel lock that's attached right here onto the pack. So you can cinch this thing up and make it so that, you know, those small items aren't going to come out, and it'll hold it nice and secure, but you've still got all that volume in there, which makes it really nice. So, you know, if you've just got one bottle in here, it's not bouncing around so much. You just cinch that up and make it so it stays right in place. And then it still has a lot of stretch to it, so you can still get the bottle in and out easy enough. It's a great pocket design here, and I absolutely love it. So let's see, rolling around to the side here, you've got your compression straps, your one that's in here, and 2 on each side. They are connected with buckles here, so you can either slide stuff down them or lay it against the pack and then strap it in. Coming around to the back, you've got a huge pocket here. It is not mesh, which you find on a lot of packs. It's just this extremely stretchy, kind of breathable material. I don't think it's going to let things dry as well as mesh is, obviously, because you don't have the airflow. But it is extremely stretchy. And then if you undo these straps, it gives you access to your, well, the rest of your pack through this zippered access panel here, as you can get into all those small items and stuff that you may have buried in your pack throughout the day or when you packed up. Moving up to the top, like I said earlier, you can remove this lid completely, which I won't do quite yet. Actually, let's go ahead and take it off. So it's just got, like I showed you earlier with the hip belts, just got 4 buckles that you just undo. If you want to use the pack without the lid, these are just girth hitched on here, so you can just take these straps off. They're the same thing on the front and back. You can just take the whole strap off. The top closure of this, it's not a roll top, which I kind of find inconvenient to use half the time anyway. It's just a draw cord closure on the top. You can cinch it up, stuff it down, and then one strap will come over the top. And then the one that comes from the side kind of has this little kind of triangular wing thing here that'll come over. And it's not the prettiest pack closure I've seen on packs when you take the lid off, but it's very functional. There's not a lot of extra material and stuff up here, but I always use a lid, so it really doesn't matter to me. I don't know if you noticed when I just opened this up how much more room there is in this. So you go into town, or you get a resupply, or maybe you've just got a heavier load on a weekend trip, or maybe you're taking your family or something, you need more space. You definitely have a lot more volume. The lid can float up. You've got other attachment points here, so you can, you know, run this strap up here if you need that extra volume to really lift that pack up. The inside is pretty much just one big open compartment, except for, I don't know if you can see it or not, there's a little hang loop in here, a little hang hook to put your hydration bladder on, and it's just an elastic top sleeve here to be able to slide that bladder into. So that is a fairly quick, little in-depth look at the new Granite Gear Blaze 60, new for spring of 2019. been using this pack for a little while, and I absolutely love this thing. Love the features, the configurations, and its ability to carry a load comfortably. I think I'll be using this pack for a really long time unless Granite Gear comes out with something magical next year or the year after. So thank you for tuning in to watch Mike hike. I hope you found this video informative. If you did, if you liked it, give me a thumbs up, like the channel, and I've got plenty more stuff to come. All right, thank you. Happy trails. See you on the trail. Bye.